All right, and we are back. So, to sort of catch people up who are joining us again, we were able to successfully beat level 3 last time. So, this is the current state of the map. We have just recently acquired the raft, and we are going to immediately start looking for level 4, I think. And yeah, let's go. The moblins are a good deal easier now that we have the white sword. Need to actually confirm where we're going. So I know there was another raft dock, so let's head over to the river and follow that up north. Try not to take too much damage from the various enemies. The fact that the the moblin dies in a single hit now with the white sword is nice. I am having no luck with these rocks. I think technically we have less health now than when we started the screen. I will take being able to kill Zoras though, that is very nice. Alright, so this is a new screen, so we're going to take a quick detour to map it. And so what does it look like? We've got this sort of T section of water, and then a little triple of green stone off to the bottom right. And then the dock, of course, which is a nice little bit of green wood. Oops, one of these windows. There we go. All right, let's see where this takes us. Well, I don't know what I expected, but immediately being taken to another level seems like a pretty good deal. So, huzzah! Minus the P hat we have to defeat here. And this is just sort of an island, I guess. With a big old building. Though I guess I shouldn't get too excited because maybe this is just another gambling den. Nope, this is in fact level 4. So let me mark that on the map real quick. level 4. And according to the NES manual, what is the name of this dungeon? Level 4 is Snake. Okay. So we expect the shape of this level to be a snake. So zigzagging back and forth, I guess. Do we want candle? We probably don't want candle. Let's go boomerang. Well, that was easy enough. I'm not sure where we picked up the 2 extra keys, but we do have the 2 extra keys. So we are well equipped to encounter extra locked doors. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're the thing that splits into bats. All right. So I have learned that keys do not drop items. So no point in killing them in certain cases. I feel like I should try my candle to light this dark room. I think the boomerang goes over, yeah, the blocks, which is nice. Nothing. Okay, so looks like the boss is all the way at the top. How many bombs do we have? We have 8. So I'm willing to try bombing walls here. No. No. I'm tempted to do the south wall as well, but I think we're going to risk it and assume there's no passage there. We're definitely not like in a place where we don't know where we need to go, because we still have plenty of well, I guess not plenty, but at least one room. I don't like these bats. Nothing. Well, so far this has been much better than the dark nuts. and still nothing for killing them all. All right, well, I gotta try it at least once, right? Oh. These things look very different in this dungeon. Just because the tile set, I guess? Well, I'm not really seeing Snake yet. Oh boy, bubbles. Though, maybe they're going to stick to the other side. But also, we can't get to the other side. Switching back into the boomerang because... Nope, nope, I said boomerang. There we go. This is a lot of dudes. Don't know if you could hear that, but it sounds like we're getting an afternoon thunderstorm where I'm located. But we need the rain, so I can't really complain. Let's go here first. I think we're still up one key from where we started the dungeon, so we could go north. But let's try here. Oh, that looks like a like. Oh, and the bubbles are saying hi. So 5 hits on the likes. That's a lot. Oh, geez. Please, no. Bubbles. Bubbles, please. Oof. Well, I would say this is totally worth it. Because that is the stepladder we were looking for. This will let us get the heart container on the beach, I think. Is this one we have to use? No, it just is used automatically. Okay, well, we can go to that other room and try it out. Or right here. Oh, that's actually super convenient. Well, ish. That's going to take some getting used to. So it doesn't look like it's exactly on the grid, or it doesn't have to be. Let's see what's up here real quick, though. Well, this room is not designed for stepladder access. So if we come around from the other side, though, we should be able to get the map. now that we have the step ladder, we can do that, because this was just a one tile gap. I'm not sure I like the fact that the enemies keep respawning though. Something I have read is that enemies that split, so like I think they're called vires, count, and they won't drop items if they split. So there's no point to killing any of these things because they can never drop anything unless you kill them in one hit, which we can't do with our current sword. Oh, interesting. So these gels didn't respawn. All right, is that a snake? Does that look like a snake? I mean, sorta. Because we've been to all of those rooms, right? I think so. I suspect we are going to die before we make it to the boss, but or the boss from the last dungeon is just going to be, you know, a mini boss here. That's that's a thing that can happen, I guess. Oh goodness. I really hope we're not going to have to kill him every single time, because that would be rough. But if we don't kill him, we should be able to exit out this way. I'll take it. ₹10 is not the worst thing to ever happen to us. I wonder if we can go out here. We can. Excellent. Okay, so we have a way through that doesn't involve killing the manhandler every single time. Walk into the waterfall. Okay. I have written that down. We still want to meet the old man at the grave, and there's a secret is in the tree at the dead end. And now walk into the waterfall. So I noticed we've gone through all of our keys, and we entered this dungeon with 2 extra keys. So I don't quite know what that implies, but maybe it just implies that we're about to get sufficient keys to replace it. Oops. Well, I didn't expect to die to the keys, but they're just so annoying to hit. All right, we're just going to continue. And to start with, we're just going to try and bum rush the boss just so we know what we're dealing with. And then we can maybe make some stronger plans once we have a sense of what we're potentially dealing with. I'm really feeling the pain of all of the enemies dealing a full heart of damage now. Because it used to be they were dealing half a heart, but with the full heart, there is much less room for error. half as much, one might say. All right, so the boss respawned. He has not, which is nice, but we'll still skip the old man. And switch to the boomerang. Okay, so just confirming that the bats in this room do nothing. That looked like... Ooh. Oh, goodness. Don't like that. And we can hear the boss through the wall, which I think is this game's way of telling you when you are right outside the boss door. Because this predates the notion of big keys and the like. Is this okay, so future note, just push that block and then you don't have to worry about killing all of the enemies. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just see what we're dealing with. Oh, what is this, a Gleeok? So I'm gonna save, which should take us back to the starting cave. Oof, we have died 24 times now. All right, so the goal is to get some hearts. Restore ourselves to full power. I've read that if you kill 10 enemies in a row, you're likely to get a blue rupee like that. I'm sorry, in a row without being hit. Come on, punk. I don't know if we came out ahead there. Yeah, so that would take us back into the dungeon. Oh, I forgot the Zoras respawn. I think it's foolish to hope for him to spawn on the edge where we can actually hit him with the sword. Like, it might happen, but a much greater chance that it will not. we were so close to having Sword Beam. I mean, I guess technically we did have it for a little bit. So I guess the big question is, do we go for a potion? Because I know there's a potion lady right over to the left. All right, so we are now flush with hearts. And I think I am inclined to skip the potion lady. I forget if Sword Beam kills the Zoras or not. It didn't with a wooden sword. Well, that answers that question. Did these guys respawn, or did I just not kill them the first time? Interesting. I guess the enemies do respawn sometimes. Yeah, because this guy's back. 101 rupees. That might be a record. It's a lot easier to avoid these keys when you have a reliable ranged option. Though I guess I do have bow and arrow, but that costs rupees to use. Come on, Link, through the door. I will take all the rupees we can find, because I know there is at least one really expensive item that we have yet to buy. It was a blue bracelet under the Armos. That was before we started actually mapping things. But, oof. And I think that was 250, so we are, oh good, and this guy does not respawn. So that is the best of all possible worlds, I guess. Just dodge all the bats. And that was my own fault. Which means we're not going to have a sword beam for the boss. Ouch. Hello? Is that block not pushing anymore? Does it only push if all the enemies are dead? It looks like it might only push if all the enemies are dead. That's unfortunate. All right, so we've got some bombs, so let's use some bombs. Looks like bombs might not work. Oh. Was not expecting to have to deal with flying heads. Oh no! Is that going to count? I'll definitely continue. I was banking on the fact that we probably wouldn't have to kill the floating heads if we killed the main body. And it looks like I was correct. I don't know if you can even kill the floating heads. Juke through these, the bat swarms, really. Yeah, see how much nicer it is when you have enemies that don't split into two? Though walking into the fire is my own damn fault. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh no, I hear him again. That means it didn't count. Look, I just want the heart container. Well, like, it's not that bad to actually dodge, but the fact that it did not save after we slew him fairly is unfortunate. Oh, this is too wide to go over. With a stepladder, anyway. Nothing? So I think I'm going to do this. And I'm not going to use it immediately, but it's going to be good to have it in our back pocket. Oh no, does she disappear? So she does disappear, but she comes back. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'll take bombs. And then we get the easy mode stopwatch. I thought I remembered you here. We do actually need to stay on this side because this is where the bridge is. That was my own fault for running into the Octorok again. Well, let's see if we can't get another heart. Wow. That was 4 enemies, 4 drops. And technically, I feel like we made half of a health potion right there. All right, so what is this? 4th time's the charm? Fourth time's the charm for level 4. It checks out. This is fine. We're going to have a chance to get some health from these guys. There we go. I feel like the stepladder is maybe a little bit of an inconvenience on this, because you can only go in the direction, like the actual shape of the stepladder is not relevant, but you sort of get locked into whatever orientation you start moving along the stepladder sprite. So like once you're on the stepladder, you can't go off to like the left or the right. You only can move forward and back. So like you can't use this to sort of take corners. Well, that's easy enough. And I did it again. All right, well, we have a pretty good chance to do this, I would think. Why are you firing so fast? Good Lord. Well, this is sort of the principle of the thing. Well, that is exceedingly irritating sound. Oh, I have sword beam now, that's right. All right, fourth time's the charm. The investment was totally worth it. All right, so now we have to look for a waterfall. And the good news is we're halfway done with the initial quest. All right, so let's pause and pull up our map. So where is the waterfall? Okay, so up here by the Potion Lady Cave, I don't think y'all can see my mouse, is a one tile thing we can pass. So let's go up there. And oh, this is an old version of the map, but like we're right here, I think. So actually, I can grab the updated version. If I just save this, there you go. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, oh, did I never map those? Okay, well, we'll go along the lake to the east, and we'll actually do the mapping of these screens. I assumed I had them mapped because we've been through them. Because like that's level 1 right there, so it's very, very similar. Or rather, like we've just been through this section before, but all of that was before we started recording the map. And then when I was farming mobs for rupees and hearts, it didn't occur to me that, you know, needed to be checking them out for updates. So these are pretty straightforward though. I guess the other thing is if we haven't been through here, I don't remember if we tried to burn stuff, so we should try to burn stuff again. But first things first is just this little corner of the lake. And then we have some greenery off to the side. And up at the top. And we have a nice little 6 arrangement of bushes. All right, so let's try and burn some stuff. Well, that might be the most effective we've ever had in terms of burning things. It's a secret to everybody. 10? I mean, I'll take 10. Oh, and the Zora's back. And I am greedy enough to switch to the boomerang to grab that. So that was cool, I guess. Secret to everybody, 10 rupees. Sure. Secret to everybody. I wonder what that is in like the Japanese. Because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense in English. All right. Up we go. I'm sorry, did you have some problem with your fireballs, sir? So nothing really crazy here. This is just another sort of corner around the ocean with some green in the corner. So blue, green, done. And onwards. Nope, just sorry, bud. Okay, so that was literally just straight across, which makes sense. Just connect these, blue to blue, green to green. So we just have one random hole in the map of the tile directly below this. So let's actually go down there and take a look what's there. Oops. Wrong focus. Damn it. Because we already have the one to the side, yeah. So it's just to the left of here that we don't have. So what's left of here? Just more forest and random bushes. I cast Suspicious Bush. No. So what is this? This is 2, then 6, then 1, then 6. So 2, then 6, then 1, then 6. So we should at least try some of these other bushes. But we need to switch screens. Yeah, so that's something that I haven't explained in a little while, which is that you only get one use of the candle per screen. So if you want to try like burning all of these bushes, you have to switch screens in between each attempt. But sometimes we find cool staircases. So we continue to try. And I'm not super familiar with the like hitbox of the flame, so like I don't know if when we did the middle one we also got the top one or not. All right, and then the last. So nothing burnable on the screen, at least not in the standard ones. Oops. Did we try burning these before? Possibly. Ouch. Well, hello there. More money. 30, okay. So I'm going to mark this guy on the map because we've definitely been through here. I guess we just missed with our burning strategy, or we got distracted and we weren't actually trying to the last time we were here. I guess I would have to check the footage. Secret to, nope, where? Come on, selection. Secret to everybody times 30 rupees. And then I need to draw a little arrow to the one we burned. Cool. So that'll be in the next map update. But we're looking for a waterfall. So we can cross here, but let's look for the waterfall first. Dodging those boulders. So that looks like a waterfall to me. Can we just go into it now that we have the stepladder? Pay me and I'll talk. So last time we did the middle, so let's do the middle again. This ain't enough to talk. Oh, okay. So you want the maximum. Go up the mountain ahead. So let's see. We are, so directly above us is the White Sword Cave. But to the right is the Lost Mountain area. Does that just mean we keep going up until we hit the thing? I thought the Lost Woods was like 4. Why was this only 2? Oh yeah, you respawn. There's no point in killing you. So go up and up. This looks very similar to the last one we did. Or the last, yeah, like I don't think we've done anything yet. So this would be the 4th. Hey! I don't even know what I killed. I mean, I sort of know what I killed. And there's Armos as well. I don't remember if Armos drop items. So let's map this first. So we can annotate that the Lost Mountain is north, 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 north. And then this is the sort of standard octagon-ish area for the levels. Then a big old building, because this looks exactly like level 3, at least on the exterior with the Armos. But what is this place? Is this another level? This is in fact level 5. Okay. Well, I think we're going to come back here. Because if nothing else, I want to first go and grab the extra heart container along the beach with our handy dandy stepladder. Well, at least you gave me a rupee for your trouble. So you can't, oh, that's right. So you can't actually exit right. So what is the best way to get to the beach? We have to go all the way left and then around, I guess. So that's sort of like a one-way, a one-way corridor because you can only come in from the right. You can come in from the right, but you can't go through the right from the Lost Hills area. So then the best way is to go all the way around and sort of go through the desert area. Yep, not gonna mess around with boulders. Just gonna make a rain for it. Oh, we can go over here now. Do we just go over there? Let's, ow, take a look. And actually, let's try bombing this suspicious little nook. No, it was a suspicious nook with nothing worth. Ooh, Lionels. Okay, so we are here. We've sort of got like a heartbeat pulse looking arrangement. Just one Lionel should be totally handleable though. And then may as well see what's off to the right. Whoops. Wow, only 2 hits? That's easier than I was expecting. Okay, so this is just a boulder dash. A little wordplay there. But same sort of waveform shape. And let's just see what's to the right. An arrow pointing to the left. Uh-huh. Well, this is very suspicious, but I don't know what to do because we haven't found out how to do anything with these rocks yet. I think the manual has like a power glove item, but we have not encountered that yet. So this is an arrow. Well, try some bombs up here. No. Nothing. All right, well, let's go grab that beach heart. Because, like, I don't know where this is going to sort of take us to. But, like, that's like the last bit of the last quadrant of the map we haven't really been to. And we already know where the next level is, so I sort of just want to grab the heart first. so let's do that. Oh, that is not at all what I wanted to do. Ow. Definitely want to switch away from bombs though, because that was an unfortunate misstep. Will I learn to check for enemies underfoot before moving forward? Maybe one day. Give me rupees, give me hearts. Thank you. So checking the map. This is probably more desert, but we haven't actually mapped it. So grab this. It looks like it's got another exit to the south and east. Okay, well that's simple enough. So we'll do that. And I will update the map again. Save, which now means if I click this, so you can see the whole sort of map of where we have been. So we are in the bottom left of the desert area right now, and we're heading over to the right. I don't remember if it's the first one or the bottom one, but like right above the, where it's on the far east where it says Shield Bomb Arrow Shop Guy, like either that, the tile, the screen up there, or the screen above there, there's a heart container. And so I think we're gonna grab that real quick right before we head into level 5. Ow. Assuming we don't die on the way to these deserty things. Let's go down, honestly. So that was the first potion shop we found. Take bombs. Oh, that's not where we went. We went one down. Say hi to level 8. I remember burning or attempting to burn these bushes, didn't find anything. So is it on this screen? It is. All right, so we are officially on the second tier of hearts. So can we go back to that fairy fountain, or do we not care? I don't remember if we've used it this life. Well, let's see if we can. Definitely don't feel like going into the dungeon without full hearts is safe, but I also acknowledge that we have a little ways to go before we could get back there anyway, and like we might be able to kill enough to sort of make it worth our while. Just sort of depending on how efficient we are and how lucky we get. So let's actually just finish the map, because there's a little bit of a blank space in where we've been. So this guy was rupees. Oh, we're not where I thought we were, because this is the... Yeah, okay, we're not where I thought we were. So we're not going to go clear off the map because there's nothing to clear there. Yeah, actually I think we're just going to go straight for the dungeon because the dungeon is right over here. Oh goodness, there were way more of those than I thought. They're stacking to hide their numbers. Unfortunately, I can't get down there. All right, that's enough. It's enough of that nonsense. Old man's secret staircase. So there is a staircase under that guy. I think this was just a hint. So this is back to the Lost Hills. So we can just head up north and we will eventually make it to level 5. No, geez. That was, yep, I've forgotten about that guy every single time. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, geez, hold on. I just realized I've been doing something very stupid. I still have the map up. Sorry about that. Nothing interesting was... What in the world is this? Oh, it takes so many sword swings. It's also sort of laggy. So the boomerang doesn't do anything. What about arrows? Well, that really works. That's way, way easier than swords. I will take a key. What is level 5 dungeon called? Level 5 is Lizard. It has the warp whistle, according to the game manual. Yeah, we are not long for this world, I don't think. Ooh, Gyptos. How about a little fire? I thought the fire would be more effective, honestly. All right, so I don't know what a lizard looks like. Let's go here first. Dig Dogger hates certain kind of sound. What is Dig Dogger? I'm going to pause because that is exceedingly irritating with the beeping for being at such low health. Dig Dogger is I think he's one of the bosses. It says, big sea urchin. In spite of their big bodies, they shrivel up when attacked. But watch out, they come on pretty strong. They shrivel up when attacked? Okay, so this is some sort of hint for the boss of this dungeon then. Presumably. Oh, hello. These guys need bombs. Which I guess we have. But I don't think... Oh, that was convenient. Serves me right. I should have just gone for the bombs. All right, we're just going straight back into it. Didn't find too much trouble with the Gyptos. Oh, geez, these guys deal 2 hits, 2 hearts per. That's a lot. Okay, we definitely need that. Some sort of defensive upgrade. More bombs. Let's skip these guys for now because we are very low health. And these guys are likely to drop hearts for us. Or rupees. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. How much did we need for that power ring? 250? Oh, okay. So the blue ring that I'm talking about looks like it is the defensive item I'm looking for. Because the ring is different than the power bracelet. But I still think it was 250, and we're nowhere near close to that. But we're going to use the stepladder to give these guys a bad time. Because enemies cannot follow you onto the stepladder, which is nice. Okay, this is... Oh, this is actually way easier because I can just abuse the stepladder. Definitely looks like we should try bombing the walls here. Oh, fairy! Fairy does not restore full health. Interesting. It's just 3? So, bomb. Nothing. What about over here? Nothing. Okay, so fire to sea. Boomerang for the keys. Oh, geez. Bow and arrow for these things. And then casually kill this guy. And we have plenty of keys. Should be able to abuse the stepladder again. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't think I realized that was piercing. But also, I'm pretty sure I can hear the boss. Which makes sense because the Triforce piece is adjacent. So is the boss through here? He is, I think. Can we arrow him? No. Well, if arrows and sword don't work, how about bomb? Oh. I was very surprised to not be locked in the room with the boss there. Oh, if this dungeon has the recorder, and the hint from the old man was they don't like the certain type of sound. So I guess I'm gonna guess that means we need to we play the recorder to make him vulnerable. But like, because we couldn't get back out through the right? Because it was locked. Oh no, we can just leave through the right. Ow. Assuming we don't die. Yeah, but there's a whole other half of the dungeon that we skipped. So let's see if the map and the recorder are down there. Hope for a shortcut. No shortcut. I will say this game is much more forgiving than some of the other games. I'm thinking Link to the Past in terms of falling to like off the map and then getting some penalties. By which I mean losing hearts from falling off. Like you can't fall into any pits here. Even more so now that we have the stepladder. Well, I don't mind fighting these Gibdos because they drop things pretty regularly and they're not too hard to kill. They just have a lot of health. And they hit like really hard. Okay. So right, then down, then left, then up. And what are the odds there's a secret bomb passage over here? 0%. 0% chance that there is a special passage over there. Oh, I need some light. I feel like there are respawning enemies in this one. Oh, this is why we didn't. Oh, well, we have a key. So I guess we do have to kill those things to go out through the left, but we don't actually need to kill them to just get the map. So let's switch over to bombs. And then kill these Dodongo. Why are you not moving? Ow. Oh. Well, if only I had more room for bombs. We'll take another key. I'm sorry, is that Gibdo carrying a bomb? Well, that was potentially disastrous. Okay, bomb on either side. That's nice. Oh, interesting. So like it shows that there's a passage there on the map, but there's just no door there, which is different because sometimes the rooms literally. Ooh. Don't like this. Well, if this is like the other thing, it's not necessarily going to do anything until. Ow. Until all the enemies are dead. I did not expect to use the bomb to blow the dark nut into myself. That's a new one. But we have enough bombs that we're going to give it another shot. And this is just the room with the pit. So we don't need light for that because it is essentially just an open space with oh god, we're gonna have to kill these every time. Well, if these guys never drop bombs again, that's not helpful. And now I'm just screwed, right? Do I need to go out and farm bombs? That's really unfortunate if so. All right, well, let's go farm some bombs. I know the Gibdos have dropped bombs before, so let's see if we can't just farm within this dungeon first. Nothing. That leads nowhere, because that's just the other side of the map room. I've heard you can hide in the doorway. Oh. I do not know what this room looks like, so get some light here. I know these guys can definitely drop bombs as well. But they are not wanting to share. This is the rough room that has a little bit of everything. Well, this lets me save 2 rupees, at least. It's like, even if they... So there's a room above us, so that probably means could bomb to get through there. But we're out of bombs, so... There we go. So which is more likely? Is the exit in this room or in the one to the right? Well, let's try this one first. Then it must be here. I was just in this room and I do not remember what it looked like. Okay, so bomb here. So there's very clearly 4 rooms on the map above us. There's not a bomb here and there's not a bomb on the left one. Does that mean we have to go one further and go into a secret room? Well, definitely arrows for these. Oh, come on. I'm not upset with hearts. There we go. Secret power is said to be in the arrow. Okay. Wait a minute. If I can't get to the other parts of the dungeon... Secret power is said to be in the arrow. So, like... Oops, sorry, guy. Yeah, I know the silver arrows are a thing. Did I just misjudge where... No. how do I get to those top 4 rooms on this map? Unless it's the thing where like you need to play the whistle to generate it. Well, unfortunately, we're down to 1 bomb, which is not enough to kill even a single Dodongo. So I think we are sort of out of luck. Guess there could be a secret on the left wall here. Yee! Leave me alone. It's weird that these guys don't spawn in the same spot every time. Oh, I'm an idiot. We don't need to kill the Dodongos at all. But how do we get out through the north door? I guess it... no, I have no idea. Because we came through here originally, right? I'm not crazy. Well, let's go up and kill the Dodongo, just for the sake of my sanity. Ow. There you go. And now the door is open. So this door... Oh, okay, so it's just a one-way door. That's fine, I guess. Well, we're back down to 3 bombs. But we do have a lot of hearts, so maybe we give it a go with the Dark Nuts here. Like, if it's only 1 at a time, it's fairly doable. I think. Yee! There's one. I think it's 4 hits. I don't know, I hit that guy. I'll take it. Oh, they hit like a truck. They hit so hard. There's another one down. Ow. All right. Come on, tough guy. Oh, jeez. Just gotta... Whew. All right. So please tell me this is a recorder. This is not the recorder. So is this just going to teleport us to that missing part of the dungeon that we can't otherwise access? Okay, I do not care about you, Keese. Just let me go on my way. Okay, so yeah, that did take us and put it in the top. The good news is we have keys to go either direction. Let's try the left. I say no. Let's try down. Then this gives me bombs when I kill everything, so that I can go through the right to the other room that is on the map there. Why am I using my sword? So definitely want to try bombing this wall, but I have no bombs again. Well, go back and kill some Gibdo, I guess. I did not expect a dungeon with warp pipes, but here we are. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got complacent. Complacency kills. Well, this definitely feels the most challenging of the dungeons to date. So we just want enough bombs that we can kill the Dark Nuts effectively. That'll do. That'll really do. I might quaff my potion even. So I think we still have more rupees now than when we entered. Well, this is why we have the potion. Not the only reason, but one of the reasons. Eee. I don't know if that actually hit either of them. That's just bullying. I got one. Ow. Hello, fairy. I'll take that. Given their shields, I still don't know the best way to place bombs for these. Whew, all right, one more. My hands are not used to working this controller for this long. But hopefully we're coming to an end. If we can get the recorder, hopefully we can kill the boss without too much trouble. All right, so let's try bombing over here. As expected. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. I would, in fact. We are even further from the power bracelet that will have the damage, but you know what? I will take 12 bombs, especially given how many times we have had to go back to the Gyptos for this. And this also means that we are a little better equipped for this final challenge room of blue dark nuts. And we're just going wild with the bombs. Fairy. One more, I think. Another fairy. Whew. All right. Well, we used 6 bombs, but we left we're leaving the room with more health than we entered. I will call that a win. And here's the recorder. Damn you, bats. All right, so there's no magic recorder stuff in terms of like opening doorways or whatnot. Trying to see if I remember. Is that like a Pona song or like a similar refrain? Okay, so we have to go all the way back to the start. I guess I should be glad that playing the whistle didn't teleport me to the start of the dungeon. Oh, these guys respawn. That's not fun. We'll at least kill these guys, though. I don't expect to keep the sword beam against the boss, but some extra bombs would be nice. And with the sword beam, the Bagitto fights are just like bullying. Yeah, screw you guys. Fairy we don't need. More chances for bombs. Speaking of which, I wonder if the sword beam sparkles, like when it explodes, can actually hit things, or if it's only the projectile itself that counts for damage. All right, so we want up and then up again. I did not remember the layout of that room, but oh well. We can leave the rabbits alone. Much easier to bully these guys. So many hearts. All right, so switching to arrows because of the bunnies in this room. So boss here, let's equip the recorder, play it and see what happens. Ugh. Wow, that was effective. Nice. Whew. So what is that? We're up to 12 health? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we're up to 10 because I'm real good at counting. Well, I think this was a very effective session. And we're even not going to kill that guy. All right, so that is it for this stream. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.